Tropical update as of 7:20 p.m. October 7th in Tropical Storm Jerry. It looked a little bit better organized. Definitely has convection. Has 45 knot wind, 12.5 north, 47.7 west. Um, Expected to head uh, westward for the next few hours, then turn west northwestward for the next couple of days, Wednesday, Thursday, and turn northwestward, then northward into a trough, which let's take a look. Here's the trough. I mean, you got your ridge to the north, and then you got the trough. Definitely a lot of weakness here. It's going to turn north of the islands, and that's just the way. That's the way this whole season is. I mean, here's the models. Definitely taking it to the north of the islands. Not even Bermuda is really threatened. Another global like system, but probably weaker. GEFS, same story. Um, the models have pretty much decreased in intensity, taking it a hurricane maybe by 60 to 72 hours. Um, yeah, most likely. Icon keeps it below hurricane. Yeah. I mean, some models definitely make it 70, 75 knots. It's WFI, definitely stronger. But, I mean, one has to argue that maybe this thing doesn't get stronger than maybe a minimal hurricane. Um, GFS, definitely low end hurricane, 65, 70 knots peak. And it does appear that they'll see slightly, I mean, probably on the northwestern side of the convection. But once out of the tropics, it gets better organized. It develops potentially into a hurricane. We'll have to see. Let's look at the neighbors. Here's the east, they're located north of the leewards. Um, GEFS takes it north of the leewards. Deep Mine, on the other hand, takes it pretty close. We'll have to watch how close. So this is what we got for this system. We got a 10% system in the Bay of Campeche. That, but it's extremely doubtful anything will come of it. It's right here on the northern side of the tropical wave of 90E. Should be inland within 24 hours. Very unlikely to develop. Here's Priscilla, which became almost a major hurricane. It has 95 knot winds. Should move. It's 95 knot winds. Looks like it's starting to get stable air, cool water, starting to lose its convection, and it should be weakening anytime now, moving northward at 9 miles per hour, 110 mile per hour winds. It should be turning more to the north by tomorrow and making landfall potentially as a weak tropical storm Friday morning in the Baja. Most likely. Here's the models. Yeah. One other thing is interesting. Look at this for here's Octave, which is a weak tropical storm. It's beating eastward on the southern side of this. I mean, being pulled in for a raw. There's 90E, which is expected to head north westward and potentially become a hurricane. Potentially. Um, First, we're going to talk about Octave a little bit. 40 knots. Expected to head northeastward within line of the models. Does some weird things, probably. I mean, GEFS also shows this. What a weird system. I mean, hey, if I was a bar, I'd definitely be watching it. I mean, some models actually re-strengthened it after about 60 hours. Interesting. I'll keep an eye on it. Now we're going to look at 90E, which has 30 knot winds. Expected to stay off the coast for the next 4 to 5 days, but then threaten the Baja once again. Most likely. GEFS shows about the same. Potential hurricane. Yeah, potentially a hurricane, but intensity models definitely don't show a hurricane. Much weaker. Yeah. We got one more system we have to watch long term. Could form in the Eastern Caribbean, the Bahamas. We got another system that could be subtropical off the Carolinas in a few days. That is also interesting. Definitely on the GEFS. It definitely shows this system. I'm giving it a 20%. Here's the GFS at 96. 126, 980 millibars. We have to watch this for some subtropical developments. Could be something to watch. I mean, CMC is definitely further to the east. Another system. I mean, the Cape Verde. Wow, it's getting late. ECMWF shows it right off the coast. So there's some persistency for 120, 144 right off the coast. Well, that's what we think right now. There's a tropical update.